Hey everybody, boy, I got something to show you here. I mean, sometimes you get what you paid for. Sometimes, you can buy cheap eBay parts and they're okay. Like, I've bought a lot of stuff from eBay and it's been just fine. But every now and then, you get that guy that's working that shift and he's stoned or he's freaking drunk or he's hungover or something, and he just don't give a freaking rat's ass, and he just slams the part on the machine he's using, just however it just goes on there, just slams it on there and hits a button, and it like does something wrong. I don't know, but somebody obviously didn't give a shit when they machined that jug. This is a buddy of mine's four-wheeler. It's a 90cc Yamaha Badger 4-stroke, and he sold it, and some kids bought it, took it mudding without a breather on it. Like the breather fell off or something, and they blew it up. So he's got a new jug, new piston, new rings, all that crap, gasket set, the whole kit. He put it together, and I bet you he spent 20-30 hours trying to make this freaking thing run. Thought it was, the timing was off, thought all this, that, and the other was wrong with it. Like, I've even took it apart a few different times, but I never took the jug and piston out like this. Like, well, for one, I think the arrow with the piston goes to the intake, not the exhaust. I don't know if the arrow faces up when the piston is down. I'm going to have to look that up because it's been too freaking long. But that's something like not that important. But what I'm concerned about is this right here. He bought this new jug. I just took it off there. Well, for one, there's a doubled up base gasket here, to where one gasket's sitting on top of the other. And that's a loss of compression because it lifts the jug just a minute amount, but it still don't hit top dead center. Well, here's the other loss of compression. Like I said, new jug, new piston, new rings. Let me see here if I can get this under the light so you guys can see it. You can see the cross hatching in there, or what looks to be cross hatching or screwdriver marks, which is not at the right angle. And there's some real bad pitting actually physically in the freaking jug right there. Real bad pitting to where you can feel that. And it's been machined over, but it's not been machined enough to get past that pitting in the casting. And then you roll it around and, oh wait a minute. There's just no machining right there. Just no. Cross hatch marks, nice and shiny. It's shitty but shiny. Come on, damn it, where's my light? Then as you rotate it, just nope, not there. You're not. No cross hatching there. No smoothness. It's all rough and dry, and it's like, if the piston caused that, it would be in a somewhat straight line up and down that jug. But you can plainly see, like, that's not freaking been machined. They've set this in their tooling and machined it at an angle. Like, this ain't straight. I can visually look at this and tell that that is not a straight bore. It's bored at an angle, starting from this corner and down to this corner. Like, I can't point because I'm holding shit and running the camera, but yeah, it's bored crooked, and there's no freaking cylinder wall right there. So the rings, like, physically, you can stick this on there and visually see that the rings do not make contact with the jug right there. They make contact just before it hits that bad spot. I got a lot of lights in here, but they don't do any freaking good ever. But yeah, the rings make contact just before that, but not once it hits that. It loses everything it's got. It's only had 3 pounds of compression. Like, my gauge literally would not read that low. Like, I think it's around 3 pounds. Like, virtually nothing. You can freewheel the engine over by hand. So yeah, that's no good. Come on, man, get your shit together, China. I bought a lot of stuff from eBay and usually had pretty good luck, but holy crap, man, that's ridiculous. Like, this guy spent all this money rebuilding this damn thing, like 20-30 hours pushing the damn thing around trying to get it started, taking it apart, putting it back together, doing all this crap, and it's still, like, I got it running to where I could ride it around, but you had to push start it. It would only run at a high RPM, and it ran hot as hell. like lean as hell and hot as hell, even with the choke on. I mean, you cannot, I mean, something obviously was not right, the amount of heat this thing was putting out. And I mean, it would run, but it didn't have any power. And like I said, no compression at all. You hit the starter and it don't even go ring, ring. It just goes ring, like, it sounds like there ain't a spark plug in it. Literally no compression. And yeah, that's why. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the honing tools out and my boring kit and see if I can't see how much clearance I got on them rings and see how far I can hone that out before I run out of rings. I don't have a bigger piston. That's actually a 90cc engine, and they sent a 80cc jug, so it ain't even the right jug for it. And the piston don't even come close to top dead center. I'm almost wondering if that's not even the right jug at all for this engine. They may have sent just the wrong jug, period, and it'll never run right. Because I mean, it doesn't go. It goes like that. I mean, literally. Well, you can see on the jug, it goes a little bit more than a 1/4 inch past or under top dead center. Like, this piston has never came up to top dead center. It's always a 1/4 inch under. Which, I mean, it just makes me think that this jug is too tall, too thick, too something. I'm going to have to get the original one out of that box up there. I'm going to have to do some comparing and see what the hell's going on. I'm going to have to go inside and get my micrometer out and start doing a bunch of measuring to see what in the hell is going on here. Because I know, like, the jug, even with it being screwed up and not machined right, well, that's really weird. It says recording media has been switched. Well, it lights up a square where I'm pointing. That's pretty weird. I'm still getting used to this camera. But anyway, yeah, freaking, it's not going to run like that. And it still should come to top dead center regardless of how screwed up that jug is. The piston, should come all the way to the top. But this is a long, boring video of me slightly aggravated and rambling. So I'm going to quit this and try to figure this out and do a bunch of measuring real quick. So, and I got to go inside and figure out why the recording media has been switched on my camera. I guess I went from internal memory to external SD card to record on. I don't know if that means I'm going to have 2 videos or one longer one, or like 2 videos, or if it switched to 1 video to the card while it was recording. I don't know anything about this camera yet, but I know it takes a really freaking good video. Yeah, thanks Brian for that. I really like this camera. Still trying to figure it out. You can read the manual all day and it still don't tell you everything about it. But anyway, y'all take her easy and I'll see you soon, and I'll keep you posted on this damn thing, let you know if I can get it running or not. I mean, because right now it won't. Take her easy.